Each day on the ground, or even the last win, those guys up front really went to work, and you had to be proud of the way they performed. They played a huge part in what we're able to do and where they go. We follow. If they keep building chemistry and playing at this level, this sky's the limit for everybody up front. All right, so what we got to do? Rushing challenge. The amount of yards rushing your team is against the Dolphins will determine how much XP. Okay, rushing yards. Okay. Let's get it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're going to see Mark Andrews, whose utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Ravens and the Dolphins, and it comes your way next.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin on this final day of 2023, New Year's Eve. Folks are fine-tuning their resolutions. Fitness clubs ready for that January boon. But these two teams have one more important piece of business to take care of before the calendar turns to 2024.
And I'll be one of those, trying to get it going in January, trying to get my physical fitness on. But first, we've got a game to get on here. Two teams trying to finish strong before they turn the calendar. And on the flight home, I'll be finalizing my resolution list.
All right, let's get it. Let's see if we can shut these boys down.
They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins set to go on offense for the first time behind their 25-year-old quarterback, now in his fourth NFL season.
32 touchdowns, 12
and he ought to have a lot of
interceptions.
pep in his
Okay,
step
two.
after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And he was looking for Jalen Waddle there, but it'll be second down.
All right, let's get him over here,
defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter.
Let's go. Sit down.
You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that it's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third
We're
down.
gonna do this.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here.
Sit down. That's another sack.
In there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
All right, let's see if we can score here. At the very least, I go for 3.
What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
Oh, we got 12 yards back on that? Not too bad, not too bad.
The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now at his 6th NFL
8
campaign.
interceptions, 29 touchdowns.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not
It's a
just
rushing
the
game, too. They said we got a rush.
makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100
see.
yards in that game last week. So keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. So, Charles, you know, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table, and you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Another run here with Dobbins. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down.
We're going to do that.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket. He got enough.
Do that. What else we got? What else we got?
With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17-game schedule. Now they will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
All right, let's see if we can get his first down.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, you can go for a touchdown. The runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Jackson steps away. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Dobbins running out of the gun.
That was the touchdown.
Pick up, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They always talk about go down in distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees a short.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Tucker now to kick it away.
Say what we do, rushing. We're just going to keep rushing. Get some passes on there, but gotta get the rush yards up.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Okay. Okay. Tyreek.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
He should have been down right
I don't
there.
think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Devin Duvernay. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens.
Okay, let's go.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well.
Devin Duvernay.
Even better.
Oh, they ain't even going to show it.
It only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
All right, let's get it.
Now
Let's get
Tucker
it.
to add the PAT.
That was with seconds left on the clock. Shit. Missed it.
And his kick is no
It's all good. It's all good.
It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on.
Gotta be doing better than that, Tucker.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
3 touchdowns in the first quarter, though. That's not bad.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Arizona good.
Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, look at this Baltimore defense.
Well, they're a tough unit to throw against. Currently fourth toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit.
Oh, come on.
Meanwhile, the pass
You could tell me that was an interception.
ball winds up falling incomplete.
Partner came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
All right.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore.
Right.
It's the Ravens in
That's what
possession.
I'm gonna do right here.
As
We're
they
gonna
get set
try
to
this
start
out.
their drive with a
See what
first
they
and
gonna
10.
do. They
The
playing
Raven
out here.
offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
and the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in this first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
All right, so we good.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now
7-20.
stands at 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And
Tucker,
this will be
I
a
don't know the kicker
touchback.
there.
Marios deciding not to bring it out.
Miami set to take over.
All right, let's see if we can
These guys definitely
wrap this
hoping
up
for a
before
better
the
showing than
half.
their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
to be caught by Wilson. Now 2nd and 3. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That escapes the sack. A short throw. This is caught by Cox.
Okay.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
What's up, Angel?
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And some strong running. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. You look at the numbers on the year, up over 1,100 yards now, and the last drive had a touchdown as well. Everybody offensively just seems to be in cohesion, don't they?
They do, and when you look at this rushing total, and you know at the end of the year, that means gifts for the big guys up front. Offensive line, tight ends, they're going to get a nice little bonus from their big-time run.
When did that become a thing, by the way, that the quarterback or running back gets gifts for the offensive line?
I don't know. I can't go back and pinpoint it, but it's a great tradition, and it rewards those guys because they don't really get the attention that they deserve. We rarely call their names. It's a nice way for them to end their season.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him, the mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long.
That put us
the
back
play
where we
continues
need to
to
be
develop.
for a minute.
He knows where he's going. You do not.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Throwing is Jackson. Out to his left. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And that was going to be off
Man, what
target
was
and
that? That was
incomplete.
that whole play was
Back
soft.
to the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Here's Jake Bailey now.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins.
He will push his way down to about the 14. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Tua, a final shot before half.
And that's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Wow. Okay.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the visiting Jets who were able to get the road victory. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we'll head to Buffalo to check on what's happening with the Bills at Highmark Stadium. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Kendrick Bourne, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And that one all tied as they host the visiting Falcons. We were treated to a fine first half from running back J.K. Dobbins. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. Final adjustments being made for the second half.
J.K. Dobbins doesn't like the Dolphins.
That's already pretty well decided. Well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
On second down, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now it's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Fantastic. What the?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Tua. He'll get this out wide to Gaskin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Oh, my.
And he's able to get
He was just there bouncing around like a ping pong. Where we are?
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Running on first down with Gaskin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Patrick Queen drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Steps away to his left. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. 22 yards there, a first down. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. Shoves him away. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of 40. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Jackson now. They'll roll him out right. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Play action. Now Jackson forced out to his left.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Jackson.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And a completion to Wilson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 2 to throw again. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now a handoff for Dobbins. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action now. Jackson escapes the receiver, and he's brought down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground.
Okay, they take another 3 points.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. He hit his first, now this from 43. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. But Dafe Owe picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
He'll take it at the 42. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Aguilar. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Jackson on 1st down. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. To throw is Jackson, rolling to his left. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Andrews. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So the watch is officially on now. That ties him with Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander for 2nd place all-time on the single-season list of rushing touchdowns.
And partner, he now just sits one behind LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 28. We know LT's watching. We know he'd hate to lose his record, but we also understand he has great admiration for what this man's done, and he would be a worthy successor to the crown. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the great players, one of the great people of the NFL.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Dolphins offense returning to the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Two and now on 1st down. A short throw. This is caught by Cox.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line. From the gun, it's Tua.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins 1st down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
Tua going to throw.
They'll drop this one underneath the gasket.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. One final try for Tagovailoa.
And where is the AI thing?
And incomplete. In this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game...
Alright, that's that, man. I'm about to head up on out of here. I'm gonna holler at y'all, Casto. Peace.